Is there any point in time in a relationship where a man should defer to his wife? I know you've seen the audio clips. The guy in the video
Mhm.
said that he still was the leader because he was delegating. He wasn't deferring, he's delegating, meaning that as the leader role, if you better at handling something in the household, he delegate that to you. Not saying that you're the leader of it, but he's still the leader in his role, but he delegating some of the responsibility to you. That doesn't mean that he's submitting or not being a leader because he delegated it to you. Do you agree with that or no?
I do agree with that. Sometimes it's not what you say, but how you say it. They came across to me a little off putting, I guess, the way their delivery. But I do believe, yes, there's some things like I don't touch my grass, the outside. I don't do anything like that because my husband does that. I know my husband was putting out boxes for now we literally have one, two, three, four, five Christmas trees in our house. And I was cooking and he was like, come help me put these boxes for the decorations. And I'm like, I'm cooking. I'm not going to stop and help you get down those boxes. Like, you put the boxes in and I'll decorate. And he was like, you can help me bring these boxes in. And I was like, if I bring those boxes in, I'm not decorating. That's not my spiritual gift. That's not my gift. He's the taskmaster, and I'm better at beautification, let's say. Like how women, we're better at, if you get a man that can't dress, I'm like, don't worry about how he can dress. You can always fix that up. Buy him a nice shirt for his birthday. We're good at that. We're so the things that we're good at, and it can differ. It's not exclusive to man or woman.
Let's say you was making $200,000 a year and your husband, let's say at the time he was not working. Would you want him to support you and have you continue to work making that $200,000 a year? Or would you want him to operate in his purpose and find a job, take the lead and do his thing?
I can give you the best example. When I went to travel nursing, I literally accepted the job. I was at work, called my husband and was like, hey, I got to fly out tomorrow or tomorrow, the day after
Before
tomorrow.
you even talk to him
And
about it?
I didn't even talk to him because you know why? Because I know our common goals. We have a goal, like in order to pay off our house, provide. So whoever has the better opportunity, because me going off meant he had to stay here and help and take care of the kids. I knew a nurse whose husband stayed at home and watched their daughter, and she worked hours and hours like I was doing. But she had so much respect. You could tell by the way she talked, because I was like, wait, so your husband's at home? Because he was a tattoo artist. And she was like, yeah, there's not much tattooing in Charlotte. And I was like, so he's at home watching the baby? Because in my mind, I was like, why would you let your man, your husband, who's supposed to be the head, sit at home while you're here working? But guess what? As a nurse, she made more money than him. And that was the best for their family. And they didn't want to put their daughter in daycare. Why would you have strangers watch your daughter when you have the
So
parent
my
that can stay at
question though, who
home?
you think was the final say so in that decision making? Was it he?
Her husband.
So I'm saying
Yeah, she showed him the.
so my point is, even though she was winning in that situation and he supported, I don't feel like that's him not leading though. Him being the leader in his home. Like you said, she spoke with the utmost respect for her. It's a beautiful thing. And
Mhm.
that's y'all working together to reach a common goal. The only
Right.
issue I got with your situation is the fact that you accepted the job before hollering at me. Like you can't just call me up and be on some.
No, but I know my husband. I know my husband. I know exactly what he would go for and what he would not go for.
If this was a conversation where you said to him, you might get an offer, but he was privy to it a little bit, then cool. But if it was just out of the blue, if my wife came to me and said, yo, tomorrow, I'm gonna be gone for 2 months and I'm making this amount of money, I may at the end of the day eat it and be like, all right, cool. But nah, we gotta talk about first. Like you can't just make that decision for us. I'm not comfortable.
He knew it was an opportunity. So he knew that there was a chance that that
All right, so see, that means you had a
opportunity would come
conversation
up.
prior to it